Hey man, it's really 1:30 and I'm still in the house. My plan was to leave out way earlier. And I thought I was gonna wake up at 6 before I went to sleep, of course. But it's like one of them things where I sit there and I work. I'm on the road. I'm out the house trying to work, trying to get some cash for 12 hours straight. So then I look up the day and it's like, I just fall back. Like the consistency is trash. But that's gonna change. So like, I'm trying to capture the in-between ups and downs for y'all, but it's like, I don't get it all on camera. Y'all ain't gonna see all of it. Y'all are not gonna see all of it, but trash like my waves. It's like right now, instead of shooting out the house, I'm sitting here pondering because I didn't even eat breakfast yet. I didn't eat my first meal of the day, yet alone have a meal for later on. Like, it's just all discombobulated. I still haven't even brushed my teeth yet. And it's like, bro, like, I'm fed up with myself. But it's like, it's much more. It's like I'm fed up, not because I'm not doing, it's because I'm not understanding. I don't understand what I'm doing. I don't understand what's going on because it's like, I'm tired, fatigued, but it's like, I don't know what, I do not know what makes me decide not to get up, what makes me decide not to move, what makes me decide not to prioritize, what makes me decide not to whatever. It's like I'm trying to understand it instead of just, Nate, you not doing, you this, like, Nate, you just lazy, Nate. Instead of just bashing myself, I'm trying to understand why I do the things I do, and I don't get it. I don't get, like, because it's like, I know I'm a hard worker. I know if I had to, I would have pulled the all-nighter in the sense of I would have went to sleep for them 3 hours. Because I think I went to sleep at 3 a.m. I would have went to sleep from 3 hours. I would have just got up. I would have stopped at Starbucks, got me some coffee or something, but I would have been up. I would have just been moving, and it's like the pressure on my head, but I really look at life different. So it's like, I'm not even fazed by the pressure. I'm not fazed by the disappointment. I'm just moving in like some dumb ways. You gotta change, bro. It has to change, but right now I don't even know. Like, I could just shoot out the house. I'm thinking about going in the bathroom to sit down on the toilet and think. Nigga, I ain't gotta sit on the toilet and think. Like, nigga, I ain't even gotta use it. I don't even think I gotta use it. I was just gonna wait till it come up. And that's because I'm so trained to using the bathroom before I leave out the house. Cause I'll be eating. I ain't even put nothing in my stomach yet. God, this junk is crazy. I was thinking about eating cereal. You know how trash it is. It's like it makes sense. If I'm in high school, I'm at my mom's crib and she ain't got nothing in this refrigerator. But I got stuff in here. I got veggie pot pies, vegan hamburger, vegetarian hamburgers. I still got falafel balls back there. Excuse me, scalloped potatoes, toasted strudels. Ain't mine, that's hers. Unstoppables, hers. I got ice cream. I got fries. I got pizza. I got burgers. I can really get lit in this mug. I got hummus with chips on top. I got milk cereal. So I got the excuse of, oh, I got leftovers from last night. I got leftovers from last night that was leftovers from yesterday night. Rice. You know what? I'm about to buckle down. Yeah, this is literally my food from last night. I ain't finished eating. I'm about to buckle down. Look at me. That rice. That. y'all, this. Y'all see that? Bam. Lunch. Bam. Oh, shoot. Trying to record. I hate making messes. I don't like cleaning stuff up. I'm throwing all these. Because, like, if I don't eat these black eyed peas for lunch, they're not getting ate at all. So they all gotta go in this. They all gotta go in here. Essentially, if I left the house right now, there's gonna be a point in time I'm gonna get hungry enough where I'm gonna wanna stop driving and eat. When I get that hungry, I got enough food to last me until I wanna come back home. Problem is, the food is not delicious. It's not to the point where I'm gonna be eating, I'm gonna be enjoying it. It's already gonna be cold. The beans not flavored, they don't taste like they gonna hit. They literally just heat it. So, with that being said, it's like, I made me a lunch. I made a power move. That's my lunch. So it's like, I can literally leave out right now and be straight. But I don't want the problem because I know how I am. I'm going to leave out. And then once I leave out, I'm going to be hungry. I'm already hungry. I'm not going to eat because I don't want to eat that. So it's like, it's going to take me a second before I eat. So I'm going to be feeling bad while I'm driving. Be feeling whatever. And then I'm going to look up. And I'm gonna look up and I'm gonna end up eating it, but it's like I ain't gonna eat all of it. I'm gonna feel like going home after I eat or something. It's not gonna be a pleasant experience eating that, but it's like I ain't too good, dog. Like, there's people out there that don't get like that. They would love that. That would be like the fire meal, like taste. You said you don't want to eat that? Nate, what? That's flavored rice? That ain't white rice in there? That's two different kinds of... Nate, you don't... There's people that eat it. Even down to like that big old block of cabbage, I think, that she brought home. It looked funny, so I don't want to eat it. And it's like, that's just on my growing up in the spoiled. I'm low-key spoiled. And it's funny because it's like, I feel like I've been known it. Like, I've known it to a certain extent because, I mean, everybody's spoiled to a certain extent. But it's like, seeing how spoiled she was, I feel like my girlfriend is very, very spoiled. Seeing how spoiled she is opened my eyes to make me think about how spoiled I am. And I feel like I'm very spoiled. Like right now, I'm moving this over to the side because I didn't feel like doing it last night. So this water, big old case of water bottles, been sitting in front of that sink since last night because when I bought it, I just bring it in the house. Man, this kitchen dirty, these dishes dirty. I had my croissant in there. I'm like, why does bowl look clean? Dang, it is clean. I'm sick and tired of her and these Oreos. See, out of respect, I ain't gonna throw them away. But I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing them Oreos. Like, you know you're not gonna eat them. But you had them since we moved in this house. I ate more Oreos out that pack than she did. I feel like she probably bought them new, though. Whatever it was, she shouldn't have bought them. You don't like Oreos like that. You're not about that life. Put them up. She don't sit on that side, so this table is too far out. Wow, she gonna move it. She ain't gonna realize until it's too late anyway. She really gonna be mad because I'm pushing it in towards her chair too. She gonna feel like she ain't got space. Oh well. Look at me. Now look at all this space I get to get to my desk. You think I ain't about to oblige to myself? No violence. I ain't say nothing violent. No violence. Look at her. There's a wine glass on the table. Okay, I figured out my lunch. Gotta eat something out of. If I eat the wrong thing, I'm gonna get the wrong results. Thinking about the cereal up here. But that's the problem. Excuse me. I ain't got no food for real in my system, but that's gonna absorb the liquids and stuff like that is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna end up on the toilet. It might not be bad, but I'm gonna at least have to go sometime within the next whatever before I come home. If, especially I eat that cereal, I could eat oatmeal. I could throw the water on the pot, warm it up, eat this oatmeal real quick. But the problem with that is, the oatmeal, one of them things it's gonna fill me up. I just ain't feel like eating. It's so boring. But it sounds way better than cereal. I feel like that's the only two options I got in my head right now. Oatmeal and cereal. And oatmeal will make you have to go to the bathroom, but it's more controlled. So it's like it's more, but it's more work to get that oatmeal. Cereal bowl, like first of all, you make cereal, you can literally rinse the bowl out and then just throw it in the sink and it not even look like it. Like it look like the croissant thing I just showed y'all. It's just not even like dirty dishes for it. It's just dirty. It ain't even like filthy dishes. Oatmeal, and then you gotta wash that. You gotta at least scrub it a little bit. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you can get away with the pot because you just heating up water, flip it back over, you know. You ain't gotta rewash it, but that's how we looking. We literally wash the dishes every day. We just like, we gotta cook because I don't be buying fast food. Yesterday I was dropping this lady off. It's funny, she said she's gonna give me a tip. I don't check. I don't even check nowadays. I don't know if she did or didn't. But I was dropping this lady off, and she asked if she stopped at McDonald's. I'm like, yeah, you know you good, whatever. We stopped at McDonald's. She ordered $26 worth of McDonald's. I mean, she had one kid in the car. But when I got to the house, I peeped game a little bit more. She had 2 more little babies. I'm thinking it's just her, the kid in the car, and the man that she was talking to on the phone. She had 2 more babies at the crib. $26 is like, I was just looking, because I don't go to McDonald's. I was just looking at how they got the deals with all the, like the big meal deals. And it really be niggas like meal style, life plan meal. Like they, like, not speaking, like not trying to speak down on it because sometimes financially that's like where you gotta go. But I'm speaking on the sense of not that you don't have the option or the choice. I'm saying people, I feel like people really choose to eat McDonald's. And that's really what they want to put in their body. And I'm going to speak bad on McDonald's because I feel strongly enough to speak on it. Like, if it was something else where it's like, I don't really have a strong opinion on it or whatever, I ain't going to go out my way to say it. But it's like, I feel a strong way about McDonald's. And it's like, it's not even just McDonald's, it's fast food in general. I just feel like McDonald's is one of them lower, like them like low level type fast food spots. In my opinion, low level in the sense of like it needs to be healthy. But with that being said, one second. Someone's up here making all types of noise. With that being said, it's like McDonald's is low level. I don't know. I got lost in the train of my thoughts. Sitting here doing stuff, just doing it. I ain't gonna cap though. Like, I feel like I washed the dishes and I ain't even washed these boys. But that's the thing. Like, it's like sometimes it's just the little things that go a long way. And it's like people ain't willing to really do them. I feel like this is one of them situations with my girl. She'll be thinking I'm talking about her the whole time. I ain't even talking about it. The shoe might fit some places, but I ain't even talking about it. But it's like people don't be willing to really Oh, I'm about to say I don't even think I used this spoon yesterday. I'm trying to open it with one hand and look at it. I advertise. We start buying these plastic things. These reusable plastic bags because we always taking spoons and forks and stuff to work, and we don't want to have a spoon or fork just laying around. So we used to have it in a Ziploc bag, and that's a Ziploc bag a day just for the utensils. Like, think about it, man. Like all you doing with that Ziploc bag is holding a spoon or a fork. I was just irritated with the thought of like wasting so much plastic just to carry around my utensils, that when I seen it inside Target, I just said, I'll spend the money to get it. It ain't nothing. At the end of the day, I feel like I can benefit off of it. Mentally, whatever. I'm benefit some way off of it. But it's funny because I feel like I ain't gonna cap. Off topic. I feel like when I was showing y'all my life right now, showing y'all this kitchen and how it looked and how dirty it was and how I really was about to leave out the house like this, I still would. Like, even now, I feel like I did it just because I do it. I feel like the bottom line is, I think I should have been left out the house to get my day started for work, but I ain't tripping on still being here. I ain't tripping on still, like, I'm making too much noise. I ain't tripping on still not leaving the house yet. I'm not tripping on spending more time to do something else. I do this, and I won't cry. But with that being said, it's like, I just sat here and I didn't wash the dishes, but I like tidied up a little. And it's like, before I tidied up, this kitchen was kind of looking like crazy because of everything that was here. But really, it wasn't really that much. In my eyes, looking at what I'm doing now, looking how easily, like, it was clean, it wasn't even like it. Like, I feel like I got the impression that it was worse than what it was at first. But I don't know, maybe. To me, it wasn't that bad. I still don't think it's that bad. But it's like, I'm about to show y'all what I mean in a second. It's like, it's hard to explain without explaining it. I'm trying to tell y'all, but not tell y'all yet because I couldn't visually show y'all. I don't even think y'all seen the little pan and stuff I had over here. I had that pushed over because I was supposed to take that to Whole Foods and fill it up with water. But I bought water bottles last night, which I don't prefer the water. I'm trying to switch over, but it was just easier to get that than come home early enough before Whole Foods close and try to go shopping and get that water. Trying to show y'all, I'm messing it up, low key. So this is all the stuff that was in my sink right now. Plates, like bowls, dishes, plates, and whatever. This has stuff on it. I had to like scrub it a little bit, like to get stuff like that off. This had like, we baked a pizza last night. That has stuff in it. It's like, that ain't a lot. I probably can wash that under 20 minutes, I'm guessing. I don't know. Don't quote me. But long story short, it's like, I don't like the thought of leaving dishes in the sink. I don't like the thought of leaving dirty dishes. But at the same time, it's because of the food and all this stuff, and just, I don't like bugs. You know, bugs is like a whole nother like type of tier where, like when we first moved in here, we had ants. If you got ants, you can clean more than what I'm cleaning right now, and you still gonna have ants. Like, if you got roaches, you're not just gonna clean one day, make it immaculate, and the roaches just go away. Like, that's a problem that you gotta put more than just being clean, an effort of being clean into. With that being said, it's like, I just cleaned. I got all that food off, put it down the sink, and it didn't take that much, but it made a big difference to me. Like, I look at the sink right now, and I don't look at it in a problem where, oh, I gotta hurry up and wash some dishes. Oh, it's that bad. Like, I want to wash the dishes now. Like, that ain't nothing. Like, I look at it like, oh yeah, I almost can just dip it in the dishwater and then pull it out and just rinse it. Like I like when I'm around dishes like that, but it's like how I had it earlier. It's like, it's not organized. It got food on it. It's like, that's like, but like I'm speaking and I ain't even speaking clearly. Having them dishes in the manner that I had it in at first is depressing. It's like, it gives a bad vibe. It gives me like a type feeling. But it's like, after I rinsed it off, organized it and stuff like that, it makes me feel better about it. You know, like my breath right now, it stinks. I brush my teeth. If it still stinks afterwards, I brush my teeth. I know I put that work in. I know I brushed my teeth last night, so I still feel good. Cause like, hey, but I started thinking about my teeth now. I'm sitting here chilling. I'm not even tripping on the fact that I'm chilling though right now, cause I came up with a plan, and it's like I kind of look at it different. My problem earlier was because time is ticking down. Every second is a second going by. Time ticking down, and it's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. And it's like, now I'm actually doing something, so it's different. It's like I gotta work today. I'm catching up on bills. I really probably need to work or be at work already, right? But with that being said, it's like, I'm at the point where I don't cry about what it is. It is what it is, and it's what I make it. And and if it ain't, it's out of my control, so I can't cry over it. So it's like, if I'm behind on bills, it's because what I've been doing the past couple of days. If I'm, it's stuff that I've been doing, like whatever, right? So it's like, I know what I did wrong. I can't sit here and act like it ain't supposed to be the way it's supposed to be, because I know the steps that I took to make it be that way. I know that this was the consequences, right? So with that being said, it's like, I don't sit here and mope about it. Like, now that I messed up, or now that I'm in the situation that I knew I was gonna be in, okay, what's next? That's the mentality I have. Like, right now, I'm supposed to have a beat. I'm supposed to make a beat by the end of the day. That don't look like that's gonna happen. Probably gonna push it to tomorrow, but it's like, the way bills are, even if I push it back to tomorrow, unless I'm moving a certain way, I'm still not really gonna be able to work on it the way I want to. So it's like, that's another week with a weak beat. Like, hey, trash. But that's my consequences for the things that I've been doing. I got pictures to edit. I got stuff to do. But instead of doing those things, I'm sitting around in the bed. I'm sitting around like, procrastinating, planning my day. Ain't nothing wrong with planning. There ain't nothing wrong with meditating. If I'm sitting down meditating, I'm cool. I can literally sit here for 20 minutes. I've been on this. I'm shaking a little bit too much. I would change, but that lighting is just hitting from that window. I'm sitting here venting to this camera going on 26 minutes. This is like meditation. I don't have no problem with putting time into something. I don't have no problem with waking up late. My problem is the reasoning behind it. If I'm not waking up late because I'm tired or because I feel like I want that sleep I need, in my mind, I told myself to get up. In my mind, I told myself to say skip sleep. So it's like, my problem isn't that I didn't successfully do it. It's the thought process behind why I didn't do it. Okay, yeah, I didn't go to sleep on time. Why didn't I go to sleep on time last night? Okay, maybe I preferred to stay up and have a conversation or whatever the case may be. Why was that the best time? Why did it take me being in bed ready to go to sleep to have that conversation or to be in that space, that headspace? Why did it take that? Why is that a recurring thing? What did I do earlier? What could I have done differently to change that experience? Okay, even beyond that, I went to sleep late. What could I have done beyond that afterwards? Okay, how many hours did I, I don't even know what time I went to sleep. But say if, to give you an example, I told myself I was gonna go to sleep at 12, wake up at 6, supposedly trying to give myself 6 hours of sleep. If I stayed up to 3, don't you think in my right mind I would give myself 6 more hours from 3 and wake up at 9? Did I do that? No. What steps am I taking? How am I making that change? How am I trying to stay consistent? How am I whatever? So it's like I have a problem with my mentality, with the way I'm doing things and why I'm doing it. I'm okay. I'm sitting here. I'm calm. I want to be on the road. I want to eat. I want to do a lot of other things. But it's like I'm coming to a realization in my head, and I feel like this is important. So I ain't tripping on not doing nothing else. My problem that I have with myself when it comes down to time is the way I spend it and why I'm spending it that way and how, whatever. It's like, why? What am I looking to do? What am I expecting? Knowing that this is my expectations, am I satisfied? It's like you don't know the future, but you get expectations. I know if I don't work today, I still got a bill due on the 1st. I still got a bill due on the, 5th. I still got a bill due on the 9th. What do I have to do to get there? Chances are I'm not going to make 500 in a day. So I got to come up with 500, 600, whatever. I'm going to have to do this amount of work, or I'm going to have to work for this amount of time. So it's like, knowing that that's my expectations, if I sit here and don't work today, then it's like, you already expected to not make enough money. Knowing that you're going to miss out on your payment, you don't got to wait to that day. What are you doing? What's the plan? I don't know. It's funny. It's funny, man. I started thinking on a tangent. I said that because yesterday my uncle asked me, did I need anything? And I feel like he shows support and all that a lot. But it's like he asked me that, and I answered him with honesty. No. That's just me panning back at money on the table. I have money on that table. It's like, man, I paid one something for that. That's $200 just sitting on that table that I spent this month. I had to have spent it in this month. So if I come up at the end of the month and I ain't got $500 or $1,000 or $2,000 on a bill, it's because I made that choice. I made that choice. Money ain't the problem. Mentality is. And I'm trying to fix the mentality. I'm not trying to add to the problem. So with that being said, it's like, I feel like if I needed money, I probably could reach out to a couple people. I might know a couple people that might be willing to give me $3 here, $3 there. And it's like, yeah, that actually do happen. Like my mom, she showed me love all the time. But it's like, I done got to the point where I don't even want to take her money no more. Like, to give you an example, my mama gave me $100 on my birthday. I wanted to tell her no. Because she been sending me so much money before that. It's like she literally, I don't know how much money she gave me. And it's like, the money that she gave me came in handy because I allowed it to. I allowed myself to be in a situation where I take that $100 and I not work that day. So it's like, I worked for that, but I didn't. It's not the same thing. It's like, man. That's one of them situations for me. It's like realization. It's reality. It's like, it really is what it is. It ain't no sugar coat about it. It's like, I'm behind. I'm in debt. I'm effed up for real. Like, real life. If you really look at my finances, I'm screwed. I'm like through. But it's because of my mentality and the way I'm moving. It's because today it's probably 2 o'clock right now and I still ain't start working yet. It's because I'm moving in a certain direction and I don't expect to be out of that direction. I'm planning to spend money before I even get it. That ain't even mine to spend. It's like, my mentality is all screwed up and it's like, I'm trying to fix it. I'm going to. But it's like, I'm still here. And until I get out, you know, all I can do is speak on what I know. So, when I was showing you that Jack lunch, I think earlier I said something about Starbucks. Starbucks don't really count because it's like, the way I look at it, if I spend $12 on a coffee, that might be an hour worth of work, but if that hour worth of work gonna get me 5 hours worth of, work, then I'll take it, but basically, if it's gonna get me to wake up 5 hours earlier and grind for 5 hours, I lose that hour to do that. If that's gonna give me that motivation. But I say all that to say, like, I showed y'all my kitchen. I showed y'all a couple things that I had in there. I can go buy something to eat right now. Like, I'm recording. When I get off of here, I gotta eat. I'm planning on eating before I leave out. I still don't know what I'm eating. I can go buy me I can go to McDonald's. I don't eat at McDonald's, but I can eat a fry. Honestly, I still go to Wendy's. I probably wouldn't go to McDonald's and get fries, but I can eat fries at McDonald's. I'm not too good. I can eat some stuff off McDonald's menu. What I'm saying is, I can go sit there and go spend $20 on a good breakfast, work, whatever. But it's like, at the end of the day, my mentality didn't change. I got the mentality to not be making sure I'm eating. I got the mentality to procrastinate my food, my eating habits, until I gotta come out the cheese, until the food that I bought goes bad, until this, until that. And it's just a mentality. I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna buy fruit, buy pineapple and not cut it and let it go bad. And think, it's just $3. And it's $6. $20, $100 worth in fruit that you just didn't eat. Smoothie. I don't really want the smoothie no more. I ain't eating smoothies no more right now. Down the drain. Watermelon. It's too soft now. It's old. Lettuce, whatever. I feel like eating this processed frozen something instead of eating this food that's gonna go bad in 2 days. Instead of eating these fresh strawberries, I'm gonna eat this cookie. It's just mentality, and it's like it's changing, but it ain't changing rapidly. It ain't changing quick enough, and it's like I'm not happy to be here, but I'm happy to understand it. I'm happy that with me being here, I'm able to explain it and able to see it from my point of view because I'm living in these shoes. So it's like when I do change this mentality, when I do change this thought process, when I do work in a different when I work differently, just even talk, when I'm talking in the future and I'm looking back at how I'm talking 20 years from now, if I'll be there, I'll be able to say, okay, this is what changed. This is how I thought before. My thought process is different. This is how I'm thinking now. My throat hurts from talking so much. I still don't know what I'm gonna eat, dog. I would just wash them dishes, but I feel like that's me procrastinating even more. I ain't too lazy to wash them dishes. I don't want to. Because I know what it is. It's a trap. It's a mental trap. It's a mentality. It's easier for me to wash dishes than it is to cook. I don't know if y'all ever noticed that. It's way easier to wash dishes. Well, I feel like, my bad, I'm shaking. I feel like it's a preference thing, but washing dishes, it's almost been 40 minutes. That's close. That's 20 minutes from an hour. I want to say just talking, but I know I was doing stuff in the beginning. But I know it's been at least 10 minutes. I'm gonna eat oatmeal. I'm gonna play it safe because I don't want to stay in the house and have to doodle. That's another thing. Like I keep, I'm gonna have to doodle this. I be acting like I'm too good. That's spoiled. Like nigga, if I was to get kicked out of this house tomorrow, me and my girl was to break up, and I decided to leave this house tomorrow. Nigga, I ain't buying no apartment. I don't have the money to. I don't got money saved. I don't got money. Like I said, I ain't got the cash to come up with. I ain't got money saved, so it's like I'll be living out my car. I'll be moving how I'm moving. I'll find a way, but it's like at the end of the day, I'm gonna doodle in somebody, but I'm gonna doodle in some public restaurant. But it's like right now, it's like I'm spoiled to the point where if I gotta doodle, I'd rather come home than just go doodle. I say, oh yeah, I gotta go home. I gotta doodle anyway. Like, yeah. You know how many bathrooms I go to on a daily? And I ain't even the type of person to say I'm picky. Like I can't use it anyway. I squat when I doodle already as it is, so I sit on that toilet and just get to going. I mean, I be speaking out the side of my neck sometimes. I said I squat, so I sit over that toilet and get to going. I just let it go. Like, there ain't nothing. But it was nice talking to y'all, man. It's kind of a bummer because I don't think this one gonna just upload like the last one, but hey, it is what it is. I enjoyed this conversation with myself. I feel like I'm trying to get to a breakthrough. Oatmeal is my poison for this morning. Gotta get an oil change. Doses. Yeah, I gotta get an oil change. I gotta go pay $100 to get an oil change. Could procrastinate. I could use that 100 or 80. It's really 80. I could use that 80 to go towards the bill, but it's like preventative maintenance. Is that 80 worth, you know, the possibility of something else stopping me from getting the rest of the money? Whatever. I don't know. It's the options, the choices I gotta make. I gotta see what shape. But those